Hi, welcome to Poptography. For today's What's in the Box, we have something extremely exciting. I got a large box last night. I noticed a message in my inbox that I got a package from Amazon. So I had been working all day, literally just got back from my Masonic meeting this evening at my lodge, and I have been waiting to open this package up. So without further ado, let's see what's in this box.
Oh, what's in the box?
All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 pops. So this is exciting. I think I know what this is because there's only one wave that I've recently ordered that would contain 5 pops. So, all right, let's crack each one of these little individual boxes open and take a look. All right. Nice. So we got the brand new Skeleton Crew Funko Pops. The first one we've opened looks really cool. Number 700, we have Fern. Very, very cool. Now, me not being as much of a box collector, but those who do like the box, I really love the color scheme and the graphics on this box. We kind of have like a bluish purple kind of sky of stars and everything, the galaxy, and this gold accent, which really, really looks nice. It's just a really nice color combination that really complements each other, but really like it. And as you can see on the back of this one, number 700 Fern, we get the entire wave. So we've got Jod, who's going to be number 698, Whim 699, Fern, which is 700, KB, which will be 701, and Neel, which will be 702. So really excited. It looks great, and we're going to get her out of the box further after we open up these and take an initial look. So we'll come back to Fern. Nice. So we now have number 698 Jod, which is Jude Law's character. Pretty cool. It's got kind of like a I can't remember what you call them. It's kind of like the scarf that you can turn into like a hood, or like an infinity scarf, but he's got that kind of wrapped around his head, kind of as like a little hood, giving him some kind of cover, a little disguise or whatnot. It looks like pretty cool. I'm excited to see him actually in it. That'll be cool. Let's continue. Let's keep going. Nice. The one I've been most excited for, number 702, we've got Neel. Awesome. Oh, this character looks so cool. I really, really like that. And what we're still unsure of, is this the same species as Max Reba or not? I'm going to think it might be slightly different species. Maybe sort of related to his, but maybe different. Maybe it is the same, not sure. But really cool. It's just adorable looking. And they did a great job with the paint scheme, so I can't wait to get this bad boy out of the box. And we have KB, number 701. Really cool. I like the look of this character. It's kind of got that Geordie LaForge kind of eyeglass thing or whatever, and it looks like the one side is kind of got some like extra lenses and stuff in it, so kind of cool. Kind of looks like that. Reminds me of the mods that we had in Book of Boba Fett a little bit, with what's kind of added there on her thing. Kind of cool, but I really do like the look of this. The haircut and everything looks pretty cool. So let's continue. Got one last one to open up, and then we can start taking these out of their actual packaging and get a better look at them. So we got our last one out of this wave. Number 699. It's going to be our main character, Whim. Looking pretty cool. Looking pretty cool. So I am really excited. And not knowing much about these characters, it just builds more excitement. So let's see how we're going to do this. Let us do... let's do it like this. All right, so we're going to actually do them in numerical order. So we'll start with opening up Jude Law's character, Jod, number 698. So let's get him open and take a better look at him. And also what I'm going to do, just if you're watching and you're kind of curious, I am going to put, after I open this up, I'm going to open up each and every one of them, and then we're going to put them all on the turntable also, so you can get a full rotation. You can get a better look at them and kind of make a judgment for yourself. If these are pops that you're going to be getting, have you already ordered any? Are you excited about Skeleton Crew? And if you do try to pick up these pops, are you going to order them off Amazon, pre-order them, get them through the Funko store? Are you walking into your local box lunch and collectible store? Curious, please leave that in the comments. But let's continue. Let's get Jod open here, number 698. So like I said, he looked pretty cool just in the packaging, but now getting him out, we get to see a lot more of the details and the textures. And this is something that we've been talking about even on the Star Wars podcast with my co-hosts Christopher and Lex. Funko has been really, with their newer sculpts, getting so much more little detail, the fabrics and the textures. And you can really see that when you're looking at Jod here. You can see that in like the little gold embellishments he has on the end of his cuffs to his coat. You can see the different in the fabrics from his headdress kind of slash scarf, the lapels, the tops of his pockets, his boots. I mean, there's so much little detail, and he's got his little blaster and everything. Looks great. But like, I really love how they did the mold and the textures of it all. It looks really nice. Really, really nice Funko Pop. Yeah, this is exciting. And as I said, we're going to put him on the turntable so you can get a look at him. And now we're going to go for number 699, Whim. I believe this is going to be the main character of the show. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think he's got a nice little logo on his left side there, or his left, our right. Like a little patch. I don't know what that means or what it is. A little something on the wrist of the right wrist of the jacket. Kind of cool though. You get, you know, it's kind of funny. It kind of reminds me of my kids with their many layers and, you know, untucked and things like that. So you've got like, you know, many layers here. Very, very much looking like a young kid. You know, a little messy, you know, just kind of throwing stuff on, throws a coat on, goes out to school. But really cool. Hair sculpt is excellent on this character. I mean, like the curls and everything. Really, really well done. Take a look at that for yourself. I mean, that just looks really good. Really good. And we're going to get him, Whim, here on the turntable so you can get a better look at him. let's go with this one next. Number 700, which is Fern. All right, so let's take a look at you. Now this looks pretty cool. It looks like she's kind of sporting like some knee pads, a little flashlight. What's really cool, she's got kind of like a bomber coat, like a really kind of old school bomber coat, with some patches and insignias on it. I don't know the relevance of that yet, but very cool. Nice hair sculpt, back into a little braided ponytail. She looks great. Looks really cool. I don't know anything about these characters, much like none of us do. So very excited. Cool looking pop. I really like how this one was really done. Take a look at that. Look at that bomber jacket. I mean, that detail. Knee pads. It looks really cool. Really cool. I love that. Love that outfit. Is Whim holding anything in his hand? No. I didn't know if he might have had I was looking again, thought maybe he might have a flashlight. All right, let's go for KB, number 701. Pull her out of her box. Maybe I should do it like that. Whim. Rod. Fern. And we have now KB. Very cool looking KB. Very cool looking. Fingerless gloves. Kind of more of a utility, jumpsuity kind of thing. Lots of stuff like a utility tool belt. It looks like she's got some cylinders in her pocket. A little satchel on the back. The little Geordie LaForge kind of eyepiece going on there. That, like I said earlier, the kind of mod thing going on here on that right side. Eye or whatnot. It looks really cool. Like and the haircut's just very, to me it kind of reminds me of the skaters and skater chicks, as we used to call them back in the 80s. That kind of cool bob haircut, longer on the one side. I used to rock the Tony Hawk back in my day. Really cool. This looks cool. She almost kind of reminds me of Matt the Radar Tech in that outfit. Only thing missing was that orange vest, but kind of cool. Maybe there's a callback to that. I don't know, but pretty cool looking pop. I really like that one. Scoot you all down one. And we have one last one. The one I'm most excited about is Neel. So let's get this bad boy open quickly. All right, this is the one I've been most excited for. I just really love how this character looks, Neel. I don't know, maybe it's that elephant Dumbo look about him. He just looks adorable. Those little floppy ears. I love the pigmentation they have, from the blue to the pink and everything. That looks true to what we've seen in the trailer. Little jacket and everything looks cute, looks adorable. And he's even got like this blue hair. I kind of think that's cool. Like I wasn't expecting that. I thought he'd just be total elephant skin or whatever alien he is, species. Again, not sure if this is the same as Max Rebo. I have a feeling it's going to be slightly different than a Max Rebo species. So I don't know, really cool looking. Take a look at that bad boy. He looks really awesome. And I just love the colors. Really, really cool. Really cool. We're gonna get him on the turntable next. And so I'm curious, like I said before, are you getting them? Where are you getting them from? Which ones are you getting? You getting a whole wave, certain ones, probably Neel because he's pretty cool, maybe Whim. Are you going to get the Jude Law? What about KB? She looks pretty cool. Fern has one of the better outfits of this whole gang, in my opinion. Really, really cool. Now, John has a little more texture in his, which I kind of liked, but they all look fantastic. And definitely something that Jedi Lex pointed out when we were talking on the podcast at the leaked reveals of these, is that they do have a kind of color theme going on here. So if you're not familiar, when they did Star Wars Rebels, that really had a color palette, like the whole series, even though it was animated and everything, they really put that much detail and attention into it. And I do think that we got that here. So I don't think like the bluish purple galaxy stars in a lot of the packaging design as we see here, I don't think that's just kind of random. I do feel that it's kind of, you know, being lost in space, right? And that those gold accents and everything, I mean, it kind of looks very kind of New Republic or whatnot. But I also kind of think that the idea of like the gold behind them, again, what do pirates look for? Pirates look for gold or credits, right? And they typically, as we see, like in Andor and shows like that, the Imperial credits are gold, like it's melted down. So very, very curious when we see the entirety of the series, if it has a kind of color palette or a color or tone to it. I think Jedi Lex is going to be right, because it kind of had some kind of more muted earthy tones, but you had the gold and you had the blue and you got the tans and, you know, different variations of that, from the characters' outfits to what the characters and everything themselves all tie that color palette in together. So very, very excited for this wave. I'm just super excited. So please, again, leave in the comments. You getting them? Are you excited for Skeleton Crew? I am super excited. You can see, I couldn't wait to get home from work and from my lodge meeting tonight just to get these open. Like I attended Seriously Star Wars. My buddy Christopher over there had a thing on the Niagara Falls, the NFCC last night. And it was like 11 and we were messaging before I jumped on and we talked afterward. And I was checking my messages and like I said, saw an Amazon box had been delivered and saw the mere size of it. I'm like, I definitely can't believe they had left that sitting out there, and I didn't hear a knock, didn't hear anyone coming by the door at all last night. So very excited I picked these up. Very excited I got this whole wave, one before the show. So I'm really pumped, because now if there's scenes in the show or something happens, I have the pops at hand. Maybe I can recreate that to do a new image. This is something I've always been saying, that I really wish Funko had them at the time of the drop. This is building a pipe, and there's another one that's coming out. He kind of looks like an owl kind of thing, or he kind of looks like a cross between that and like a lemur or something that you might have seen in like Kung Fu Panda or some of those kind of movies. But I'm kind of excited to see what he is. I don't know if he is like a person of power. Is he maybe a very wise man? You know, owls tend to, you know, in thematic things tend to have that kind of characteristic. So I don't know. We don't know anything about these. So again, very excited for all that. But this wave is absolutely fire. I really enjoy each and every one. Such a unique sculpt. and I'm sure it is going to bring something to the character themselves, each and everything we're seeing here. And that'll all be revealed, I believe, like December 3rd is the premiere, with a 2-episode premiere of Skeleton Crew. So I'm curious, are you excited? Is there a pop that you might have seen a character for in the trailer? Because I know I definitely want to see SM33, which again is a callback, just me, from the Pirates with Captain Hook and all that, from Peter Pan, Wendy, and all those kind of stories. So I thought that was a cool callback to the pirate thing. I've got like that peg leg that you saw like Long John Silver or whatnot wear in like Treasure Island. So very excited for these. Very, very excited for the series. Please comment below, and if you enjoyed today's content, please hit the like, definitely hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next episode of Poptography. Until then, may the force be with you.